Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Dia Khawaniza Ramdhani dari 10 TAV3. Here I will tell you about my daily life during the exam, then the Eid al-Adha holiday, and continued with the Pancasila Day flag ceremony. Some weeks are just designed to test your absolute limits. This particular period of my life felt like a chaotic roller coaster ride. It was a unique mix of stressful school exam, a religious holiday, the arrival of my monthly prayer, and a formal national ceremony. I had a clear schedule mapped out in my mind, but I did not expect the physical and emotional challenge that came along with it. The week start is essentially with two major exams back to back. On Monday, I had to face a very difficult exam, and on Tuesday, it was followed by other heavy tests, dealing with all the complete materials and memorizing so many facts required every bit of my brain power. I spent Sunday and Monday nights staying up late, surrounded by textbooks and notebooks, just trying to get good grades by Thursday afternoon. I felt completely exhausted, but I comforted myself with the thought of the upcoming break. Wednesday and Thursday were surpassed to by reward a two-day holiday for the Eid al-Adha celebration. I had pictured it all, waking up early, wearing a beautiful dress from Eid prayers, and enjoying delicious mutton satay made by my parents. However, the universe had a completely different plot twist waiting for me. On Wednesday morning, right as the Gamma were a shot through the neighborhood, my monthly period effort bringing along severe agonizing menstrual cramp. Instead of heading to the local field for the Eid prayer with my mother and father, I spent my Wednesday curled up in bed like a caterpillar. I was holding a hot water bottle tightly against my stomach. Are you really not coming, dear? My mom asked softly, placing a hand on my forehead. I could only shake my hand weakly. I spent the days listening to the sermon from my bedroom window. On the Thursday, I was still in too much pain to help my parents grill the sacrificial meat. I could only sit at the dining table wrapped in a thick blanket, looking like a ghost while eating the food my mom brought to me. The morning sun was already blazing hot by 7 a.m. Bukan 7 pagi, 7 morning, casting sharp shadows across the schoolyard. I stood frozen in the middle of the crowd, surrounded by hundreds of students. The ceremony began. During the first 10 minutes, as the red and white flag was slowly hoisted, I managed to maintain my composure. I sang the national anthem proudly, trying to ignore the weird, warm session that made me feel incredible anxious. By the 20th minute, the principal began reading the Panchasila text with a booming voice. One, believe in the one and only God. God. He shouted into the microphone. At that exact moment, a sudden waft of sharp pain hit my lower abdomen again. Cold sweat started dripping down my neck. My mind completely watered off as the principal loudly read five social justice for all Indonesian people. Inside my head, I desperately thought, please, where is the justice for a girl standing under the burning sun during her heavy flood day? The absolute worst part was the investor from my space. He was incredibly passionate about his words, which meant his pace went on and on without any sign of ending. Meanwhile, I was fighting a silent, invisible battle. I stood perfectly still, stiff as a concrete statue. I was too afraid to make even 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 the slightest shift, fearing it would cause a total disaster on my white skirt. I stared at my watch every 2 minutes, counting down the second like my life depended on it.